Have you ever wondered what exactly happens the moment you drift off to dreamland and leave your dog awake in the dark? You probably picture your furry best friend curled up at the foot of the bed, snoozing away just as peacefully as you are. But here is the wild truth about your dog. While you are completely checked out, your dog is often clocking in for the night shift. There is a whole secret world of dog behavior that happens in those quiet hours of the darkness that most dog owners completely miss. We are talking about dog instincts that kick in when the lights go down, and specific behaviors that reveal just how deep their loyalty to you actually runs. It turns out your dog is not just sleeping. They are communicating and protecting and bonding with you in ways that are honestly a little mind-blowing. Today, we are going to pull back the curtain on the 9 secret things your dog might be doing while you sleep. Some of these dog behaviors are hilarious. Some are deeply touching, and a few might explain those weird noises you hear at 3 in the morning. But before we dive into these late-night dog secrets, if you love uncovering the hidden language of your pets and want to live a happier, healthier life with your dog, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Join our community of dog lovers so you never miss out on the tips that bring you closer to your 4-legged family. All set. Awesome. Let us explore what is really happening with your dog when the lights go out. Let us start with something you might have heard but never understood, which is the perimeter check. Have you ever noticed your dog doing a slow lap around the house right before bed, maybe nudging a door with their nose, or just pausing at the hallway entrance? It looks like your dog is just being restless, right? But this is not random dog behavior. This is their ancestral wolf instinct kicking in. In the wild, before the dog pack could settle down for a vulnerable night of sleep, the alpha or the protectors had to ensure the den was secure. Your dog still carries that ancient DNA. Before your dog can truly relax their muscles and drift off, they need to know that you, their VIP, are safe. Your dog is checking for open doors, unusual drafts, or anything that feels off to their senses. It is not that your dog is paranoid, they are just thorough. Once your dog has confirmed that the family fortress is secure, they let out that big sigh and finally lay down. So if you see your pup pacing before bed, do not be annoyed, because your dog is basically locking the emotional deadbolts for you. Now, this second point can be a little startling if you are a light sleeper. Number 2 is whining or soft growling when you move in your sleep. Picture this scenario. You toss and turn, maybe kicking off the blanket, and you hear a low grumble or a high-pitched whine from the dog bed. Your first thought might be, "Oh no, did I hurt my dog? Or is my dog mad at me?" But usually it is remarkably similar to how humans sigh after a long day. It is often just an emotional release valve for your dog. Dogs absorb a ton of stimulation during the day, like the mailman, the squirrel that got away, or that weird noise the vacuum made. When your dog whines or growls lightly in response to your movement, it is often them processing that pent-up stress or frustration in a semi-sleep state. It is the dog version of talking in their sleep. It signals that your dog is working through the events of the day. If this happens often, it is a good reminder for us to give our dog a little extra calm and reassurance during their waking hours, helping them unload that mental backpack before bed. Okay, this third one is equal parts creepy and incredibly sweet. Number 3 is staring at you while you sleep. I am sure some of you dog owners have woken up groggy and confused, only to see 2 glowing dog eyes fixed right on your face. It feels like a scene from a horror movie, right? But do not worry, your dog is not plotting anything. In the dog world, staring is a massive tool for communication. When your dog does this at night, they are essentially performing a wellness check on you. Your dog is reading your vitals in a way humans simply cannot. Your dog is watching the rise and fall of your chest, listening to the rhythm of your breath, and sensing your emotional state. Your dog wants to make sure their leader is okay. After a few moments of silent observation, realizing you are alive and well, your dog will usually trot back to their spot. It is a silent, profound bond of trust. Your dog does not need to wake you up to feel connected to you, just watching you exist is enough for them. Does your dog seem unable to pick a spot? Number 4 is all about rearranging their sleeping position multiple times a night. One minute your dog is on the rug, the next your dog is under the bed, then they are by the door. You might think your dog is just picky, but this restlessness often stems from a need for security or temperature regulation. If a dog feels a bit insecure or hears a noise that unsettles them, they will move to a spot that provides a better tactical advantage somewhere they can see the door or be closer to you. It is the dog way of checking the environment continuously. Alternatively, your dog might just be trying to find that perfect zone of safety where they feel 100% protected. If your dog is a constant shuffler, it might be worth asking, is their dog bed comfortable? Is the room too hot? Or does my dog maybe need a reassuring pat before lights out to let them know they are off duty? Number 5 is one of my personal favorites because it is so subtle, and that is sniffing your neck hair or breath while you sleep. You might tickle yourself awake because wet dog whiskers are brushing against your ear. Why does your dog do this? Because to a dog you smell better than the finest steak dinner. Okay, maybe not better, but definitely more comforting. Dogs navigate the world through their nose, and your specific scent is a biological chill pill for your dog. By inhaling your scent while you are vulnerable and sleeping, your dog is chemically reinforcing their bond with you. It lowers the dog heart rate and creates a sense of safety. It is the dog way of saying, yep, my human is still here, everything is right in the world. It is not curiosity, it is an act of pure love and reassurance. Your dog is literally inhaling comfort. Now for something a bit more disruptive. Number 6 is scratching at walls or objects near the bed in the wee hours of the morning. It is 3:30 in the morning, the house is silent, and suddenly you hear scratch, scratch, scratch. This dog behavior can be super annoying, but it is rarely done just to bug you. This is often a flag for dog anxiety, boredom, or hearing something you cannot. Dogs who feel confined or hear a critter in the wall, which your dog can hear way better than us, might scratch to get at the source of their frustration. It can also be a sign of barrier frustration where your dog wants to check something out but cannot. If this is a regular habit, your dog might be telling you they have excess energy that was not burned off during the day, or your dog is feeling a bit insecure in the dark. It is a cry for attention or a reaction to an unseen stressor that only your dog notices. Number 7 is waking up to a bath, specifically your dog licking your hands or face. While you might not love the slobber first thing in the morning or in the middle of the night, this is a massive compliment from your dog. In the wild, grooming is a primal way of showing care and strengthening family ties. Mothers lick their pups and pack members lick each other to say we are cool. When your dog licks you while you are asleep, it is a gentle, affectionate check-in. It can also be intuitive because dogs are incredible at sensing changes in our body chemistry. If you are having a nightmare and sweating, or if you are sick, your dog might lick you to soothe you or heal you. It is the dog way of mothering you a little bit. So try not to get too mad at the slobber because it comes from a place of pure devotion from your dog. This next one usually cracks people up. Number 8 is when your dog sleeps facing away from you. You might think, wow, rude, why is my dog giving me the cold shoulder? But in dog language, showing you their back is the ultimate sign of trust. Think about it for a second, because in the wild, an animal would never turn its back on a threat. By facing away from you, your dog is saying, I know you have my back, so I do not need to watch you. Your dog is comfortable enough to let their guard down completely. Plus, by facing outward, your dog is positioning themselves to watch the room for you. Your dog is acting as the lookout so you can get your beauty sleep. It is not an insult, it is a strategic partnership between you and your dog. Finally, number 9 is perking up their ears and stiffening at small sounds, even if you do not react. Even when your dog looks like they are in a deep coma, their radar is always on. You might sleep through a floorboard creaking or a car door slamming 3 streets away, but your dog will notice. Their ears will twitch, or your dog will go stiff for a split second. This is the sentry mode of your dog. They are filtering thousands of sounds every night to determine if this is a threat to my human. Most of the time, your dog decides it is nothing and goes back to sleep without you ever knowing. But the fact that your dog is doing this mental work while resting shows just how dedicated they are to your safety. Your dog is the night watchman who never truly clocks out. So the next time you wake up and see your pup staring at you, or you feel your dog nudge your back, or you hear them pacing the hallway, try to see it differently. These are not just random quirks. They are signs of a deep, ancient emotional connection. Your dog is spending their night loving you, protecting you, and checking in on you. It is a full-time job for your dog, and they do it because you are their whole world. I would love to hear from you guys, which of these does your dog do the most? Are you waking up to dog face licks, or do you have a perimeter checker in the house? Let us chat in the comments below, because I love reading about your furry friends. If you enjoyed peeking into the secret life of your dog, please give this video a big thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to the channel. We have so much more to share about happy, healthy dogs and the bond we share with them. And one last thing. If you want to spoil your pup or find the natural remedies we trust for keeping them calm and healthy at night, check the description box below. I have dropped links to some of our favorite dog products and recommendations there. Thanks for watching, and sweet dreams to you and your loyal protectors.